Hey Joe, I'm running out of ideas for content. Do you have any ideas for me?
Yeah, I just checked the itinerary. It says the next video should be My Hero, the Macadamia Nut.
What? Are you referring to My Hero Academia?
Oh yeah, I just read that wrong.
Dude, no! I am not doing that overhyped garbage trash of an anime that's been everywhere on the internet.
It's either that or watch Dragon Ball Evolution again.
Can I at least take a nap during any one of these?
No!
Fine, I'll do My Hero Academia now. But you have to promise me you're gonna watch Dragon Ball Z after this.
Alright.
Alright, first I gotta watch a few episodes of this stupid show. What's up, Geekballs? I'm Will from Nerdtropolis, and welcome on back to the Kamehameha Kid, where we do nothing but discuss anime content all day. So, as you may have noticed by the title card just a little while ago, I've been gone for the last 4 days watching My Hero Academia, and let me say, me insulting that show was the worst idea I ever made. I won't say it's better than Dragon Ball, but it's pretty close to being just as good. The plots are good, the powers are unique, the way they do the art style is pretty fantastic, and the characters, they feel like they're unique individuals and they don't feel like they are just there. They are doing something useful. In fact, that's what my video is going to be about. I'm going to discuss some of my favorite characters of the franchise. The first character I'm going to bring up is Ida. He's not my most favorite character of the franchise, but I don't hate him. He's got a very interesting character of cliche class president, class teacher's pet. While it can be kind of a turnoff considering he's all, we have to do things this way, no running in the halls. It's kind of entertaining to watch, but at the same time, you kind of want a character that's just not going to be a generic character. But luckily his power kind of makes up for it, or rather his quirk makes up for it. The next character I'm going to bring up is Momo. She's kind of got the same problem as Ida, except she's far more bland. She's more like a female Bruce Wayne without the dark, tragic backstory. She's rich, and she's spoiled, and she's like, oh, this could be like the size of a closet when she had her first dorm. That being said, though, her power / quirk is being able to create anything from her body. Can you imagine being able to, like, just pull out a sword just from your body, or anything you want? As long as you have enough stamina to be able to do it. Honestly, I'd be creating boxing gloves so I could, boxing gloves and a punching bag so I could start practicing my punches and kick techniques. Todoroki. At first, I didn't really like this character. Todoroki was cool. He at least had 2 quirks, kind of, where most characters have 1. He could basically use fire on one side and ice on the other. While he may use his ice quirk more often because his fire is more on his dad's side and he doesn't really like his dad considering he's kind of a douche in the beginning. At least he kind of got over it because he acknowledges it's his quirk, not his father's, his own quirk. Now, if he can find a way to do that in a unique combo, I would be putting him higher on the list. Kirishima. Kirishima is pretty much the definition of rock solid with this quirk. Sure, he's kind of got that cliche, bro, you're my dude, you're such a bro, dude, kind of vibe to it. Or rather, he's more of a manly man kind of character, despite the fact that he's basically a high schooler. At least he makes up for it with his determination. He's pretty much the hype man, considering that he can kick some serious butt, and honestly feel like a real man doing so. Toga. This is the first villain I've really brought into this video. Toga's got an interesting personality, and I mean that in the best way possible. She's kind of a psycho murderer. Like, imagine a female Joker. Okay, an even different version of female Joker. One without all the crazy makeup, okay? Okay. So, her quirk is to be able to transform. Basically, by taking the blood of someone else, she can become someone depending on how much blood she takes from somebody. While she's pretty insane, I kind of like that. This chick is psycho, but honestly, in a weird, psychotic way, cutish. Bakugo. Back when this character was first introduced, I could not stand him. Due to the sole purpose of him telling the main character that he's not good enough to be a hero, and he should do some very... Let's just say if I mention some of the things that he tells him to do in this video, we'd probably get demonetized. The more I watch him in this series, the more I start to kind of like him. Yeah, he's kind of got that cliche trope of, I'm better than everybody still, you better shut the hell up before I destroy you. But honestly, he still kind of shows that he's growing as a character and a person, and he's still trying to be a better hero. Plus his quirk, being able to just create explosions from his hand. Literally, his quirk is called Explosion. It's kind of unique instead of just being a cliche fire user. Kind of reminds me of that one character from Avatar The Last Airbender, except instead of the eyes, it's the hands. Fear not, citizens! Help has arrived, because I am here! Okay, that was my worst impression of him of all time. But with that said, All Might is basically the embodiment of what a true hero should be. While most heroes in the franchise are kind of looking for nothing more but fame, glory, and possibly good fortune, All Might just wants to do the right thing. The only thing that kind of makes me not want to take him very seriously is the fact that his English dub voice actor is Christopher Sabat, who voices characters like Vegeta and Piccolo in Dragon Ball. And the majority of the time, I can't help but think of Piccolo in a superhero outfit like the Great Saiyaman or something like that, as he's just doing like battle poses and being like, I am the Great Nama Man! But when it comes down to it, wonderful character with a great reason for being a hero. And now that he's trusting someone else with this quirk, I love this guy a lot more than I probably should. Tsuyu Asui. This is the first character that I could think of that has an animal-based quirk. Her quirk is Frog, and honestly, she's kind of a blunt, straightforward character that I find very admirable, whichever the word may be. That being said, honestly, I wish that she would be more open about how she feels about things, but honestly, at least she has she may look a little unusual to start, but that's honestly because her quirk kind of makes her that way, since she's got the quirk of a frog. Can you blame someone? If you had the quirk of, let's say, I don't know, Wolverine, you probably look more like a Wolverine in human form. Oh, that explains Wolverine from the X-Men franchise. Ochako Uraraka. I cannot begin to express why I love this character so much. I will make a full video of why I love Ochako Uraraka, because all I can say for the most part is she's adorable, and the reason she wants to be a hero is noble in a different sense. Plus, her quirk is pretty cool. Being able to make things float with zero gravity. My most favorite character of this franchise so far is Deku, Izuku Midoriya. This is a character that's super relatable in a way, in the sense of he's someone that isn't like your cliche character that's like, oh, I'm so happy-go-lucky, my parents are dead, oh my god, I'm totally gonna hide it all. No. Like, yeah, most characters like Goku show like their oblivious side and just try to see the brighter things in life and just pretend that everything's okay in some cases. Naruto pretends that everything's okay, but is hiding a lot of deep depression. Izuku shows more than that. He's not your overly happy character, he's someone that suffers social anxiety, someone who does suffer depression, and it takes it in a pretty realistic way. Honestly, I look up to Deku for his reason to fight and stay alive, and to just keep going. Plus, he's super smart. He's not your cliche, I don't know what this means, what does this do, what is it like to kiss a girl? Yeah, he doesn't know what it's like to kiss a girl, but at least he's not overly cliche dumb. He does his research, he studies, he's an overthinker.
That's basically me in anime form!
I'm honored that they kind of did this. Izuku Midoriya is the next wielder of the quirk One for All Might's quirk. And I can see why. And those are my favorite characters in My Hero Academia. Do you agree with what I had to say? Let me know in the comment section below, because I would love to hear your opinions. And if you're wondering why I didn't pick Mineta, nobody cares about Mineta, because he's such a perv. But if you like this video, please hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell notification so you know when we post next. And until then, make sure you follow the road signs, go beyond plus ultra, and I'll see you next time.